about the series past paper questions. Number one, maybe read the question first. So we know that the first term is called A, the common difference D is called 3, and we know that the nth term is 94 and the S sub n is 1420. Using the MF19 formula, the nth term equals this, so 94 equals A plus n minus 1 times D. We can simplify 3 times n, 3 times minus 1, and move the minus 3 to the left. We have 97 equals A plus 3n, or we can substitute for A, move the 3n to the left. And from the second equation, the S sub n is for 1420. We don't know the n yet, we don't know the A yet. We can simplify 3 times n, 3 times minus 3, so we have n times this, and now we replace the A with 97 minus 3n. So we have 2 times 97, 2 times minus 3n. We can simplify minus 6n plus 3n, and we can simplify 194 minus 3, and we can expand n times 1291, n times minus 3n. So we can move everything to the left. 3n squared minus 191n plus 2840 equals 0. We use the quadratic formula, and we get 40 or 70 over 3. The n cannot be a fraction, so it's rejected. The n is therefore 40. You can recheck by plugging in n equals 40, and if the n is 40, of course the A is from here. The A is 97 minus 3 times n. If the n is 40, the A is therefore minus 23. So here you have 94 equals minus 23 plus 40 minus 1 times 3, which is correct, and you can check using the S sub n formula and you get exactly same 1420, so it's correct. The n is 40, the A is minus 23. Final answer. Next question, maybe you want to read the question first. The U1 is 1 because, at the end of week 1, the loss is 1. So during week 1, the loss is 1 kg. During week 2, the loss is 0.98 kg. So the A, the D, we have the A and the D here, the first term, and the common difference is negative 0.02. There's a negative actually here, not just 0.02 but negative 0.02, and the formula is this for S sub n. So after week X, the n is X, the A we know it's 1, the n is X, the D we know it's negative 0.02. You can expand 2 minus 0.02x plus 0.02 and multiply by 1/2 x. Simplify, we get 1.01x minus 0.01 x squared. So this is the sum, the total after x weeks. Second part, 13 kg is the total, so this is equal to 13. We can form a quadratic here and use the quadratic formula. We get two possible roots. We use the smaller one, not the bigger one, because this is after the loss is negative and you add everything, we get 13 again, but we don't use this. We only use the first one, the smaller value. So this means we have two possibilities, 14 point something. It can be 15 or maybe 16. So just plug in 15 and see what you get. So if the x is 15, 1.01 15 minus 0.01 15 squared, you'll get 12.9. So the total after 15 weeks is just 12.9, and the total after 16 weeks we get 13.6. So this means the total of the weight loss is exactly 13, not during week 15 but during week 16, because after 15 weeks it is still below 13. So the answer is therefore 16. And this is about the geometric. Read the question first. The second term means a times r to the power of 2 minus 1, so ar, this is the second term. Second term equals 12, so you can substitute for r or a. And the sum to infinity, a over 1 minus r, is 54. If you replace the a with 12 over r, you have 12 over r divided by 1 minus r, or divided by 1 minus r over 1 times 1 over 1 minus r. So it's actually 12 over r minus r squared, or 12 equals 54 times r minus r squared, or 12 equals 54r minus 54r squared. It's a quadratic. Use the quadratic formula. We have two possible values of r, and for each possible r we have the corresponding value of a, which means we have two possible values of the a, which is 18 and 36. And let's do some geometric here. Find the coefficient of 1 over x. So you can just follow the formula and list the first few terms, like the first three terms. For the first term, x to the power of 5. Second term, 5c1. The x is now to the power of 4. The b, which is minus 2 over x, is to the power of 1. Remember, the minus is included. And for the third term, 5c2, x to the power of 3. The minus 2 over x is to the power of 2 now. So before you do your calculation and you expand everything, just look at the powers of x. For the first term, the power of x is, of course, 5. And for the second term, this is 4, this is 1. But the 1 is for 1 over x. So actually we have 4 minus 1, which is 3. And for the third term, we have 3 minus 2, which is 1. And if you look at the pattern, 5, 3, 1, of course the next one is minus 1, the next one is minus 2, and so on. We are looking for the 1 over x term, so the one with x to the power of negative 1. So this is the term we are interested in. So only the fourth term, you can ignore the rest. So if we look at this term, now we can use a calculator. 5c3 x squared minus 2 over x all cubed. 5c3 is 10. Remember, this is cubed, so we get negative 8. Negative 8 times 10 is negative 80. So this means the coefficient is negative 80. And yeah, you can just read the rest, and I'll see you again next.